Morning, yo, morning, yo, morning, yo, morning, yo, family. Hey, June, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I am doing well. Better than yesterday.
What is today?
Today is today.
Today is today? Well, officially, what day is today? It's
Today
Friday.
is Friday.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
But it's Friday.
It means that we're going to go out and play in the sun. We even live. Look, we're already out there.
Yup.
Morning, yo. Look at that. Morning, yo, family. Hey, I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty.
And United Real Estate Richmond. Hey, family, we made that move. We made that move. We got to get into that groove, you know, June?
Yes, we do.
But June and I would like to welcome you to May the 23rd,
Mm-hmm.
aka 223 days left in 2025. Plenty of time to get some stuff done. Even if I get started today, I can still get some stuff done
Yes, you
by the
can.
end of the year. June, we had an awesome Grits and Grants workshop last night.
Yes, we did. You posted the pictures for everyone that wanted to be in the picture, that is.
Yeah. Folks are going to be firing landlords.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again. Regular, everyday folk going to be firing landlords real soon. They're hiring real estate agents, June and I. They're hiring mortgage lenders. They're hiring grant and down payment assistance providers so that they can fire their landlord family. Putting their team together.
That's right.
Doing,
It was a really good group.
It really
and
was.
really good questions too. I had fun.
Oh yeah. You know, June, I much prefer the in-person workshops over the webinars. The webinars are convenient, but you could really get through to folks when you're looking them straight in the eyes, you know?
Well, I'm gonna be for real. I didn't like them.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I
Didn't like the people?
No. I really wanted to.
You don't
be
like
at home.
wait a minute, make
Let me
Go
finish.
ahead, go ahead.
The webinars were so easy, you know what I mean? You can
Yeah,
do the webinars and kind of black yourself out and go grab something, take a little drinky drink,
Yeah.
come back. But the in-person really forces you to pay attention. You
To
can't
engage.
cook, you can't take a nap, you can't get distracted from your kids, all of that going on. No, if you're here to know about grants and down payment assistance, if you really want a house, it's better for me, I think, for people to attend.
Yeah. Well, you know, for all the reasons you just shared.
Yeah?
It forces folks to get engaged. It forces folks, let's not say force, it enables folks to get some meaningful information out of the investment of an hour and a half.
Yeah, I think so.
So, you know, so let's move on, family. Hey, look here. Talking about that crazy faith, June. We introduced crazy faith to some folks last night. You know, June, and when we were going through the slideshow sharing photos of individuals that have stepped up to the better them and become homeowners, it was amazing how many people in the audience knew the people that we were showing photos of.
Yes, and
You know?
and I felt good because one young lady came to me afterwards. She was like, "June, you really inspired me. I'm actually a single parent of 4 myself."
Really? Oh,
And,
wow.
Yeah, and she was just like, "It can be done." I was like, "Who you telling?" Yes, it can.
You've lived that life. Tell them,
Yeah,
June.
and
You
we
lived
had
that life.
Lakeisha, right? And
Yeah.
she was a single, and people were surprised.
Yeah.
Lakeisha is a
Yeah.
single parent of 8.
8 kids and got it done.
And got it done.
Living at home.
Yes.
Went
her
straight-
home.
went
okay?
straight
her
home. From public housing to my housing.
And how much grant money did she take advantage of?
$40,000, fam.
40,000 from how many different sources?
I
do
think
you
it was.
remember?
I think it was 2. I don't really remember exactly, but I believe it was 2. I remember the amount, 40,000. I think it's from 2 sources,
Yeah.
and one of those sources was RRHA.
Yeah.
There's Family Self-Sufficiency Program. Hit me up, family, and share some details with you on there. If you want to go straight home, there are opportunities for you to go straight home. Does it mean you got to save? Yeah. Does it mean you got to get your budget right? Yes. But there are resources out here to help you do that, family. Look here. No one's going to force you to become a homeowner.
No.
It's
Not
something
at all.
that you got to work towards.
We're going to force you to come. No, joking.
You know?
No, but there was another young lady was taking advantage of the VITA program.
Yeah.
That's nice.
1 to 10 match. Save $1, get a $10 match. Oh, my family, it's just endless. Crazy Faith says you too can go straight home. June, you know we've been talking about this week. We've been talking about doing it all. It all.
Okay.
What is it all? It's everything.
Everything.
It's everything under the sun. It all is too big,
It is.
but we gotta do it nonetheless.
And you know what? I was feeling overwhelmed yesterday,
Yeah,
Smitty. I
yeah.
was feeling overwhelmed. there's all these changes that happen in
Yeah,
our
it's a
lives,
lot.
and they're not bad changes. They really aren't. They're good changes, but sometimes it's overwhelming
Yeah.
because there's so much
So much to
information,
do.
and that is why I realize I need to share the load.
Share the
You know what I
load,
mean?
share the pain,
load,
share the wealth,
pain.
share the pain.
And the first person I talked to was, of course, my husband, Smitty, to help me share the pain. And I say that because starting the process can be overloading to so much information out on YouTube and the internet and all these different sources, friends, family. But if you put together your team first, a wise team that can get you grants and down payment assistance, that can help you match you up with the right lender for you, because not all lenders are the same, okay? Just like all agents are not the same. But put together your team first so it doesn't become overwhelming.
Just like all people. Look at Jen. We're getting messages from folks who attended last night's Grits and Grants
Awesome,
workshop.
awesome.
Ready to get started, family.
Yeah, let's do it.
Join us. We have another one tomorrow morning, 9 to 11. If renting is not what you want to do, then being with us is what you want to do. 9 to 11, family. We promise you it's going to be good. But let's get back to it all, June.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all. So you know what we've done this week? We've been breaking it all into more manageable pieces. All right? So let's see where we leave off at. First, we talked about purpose. I want to do something. And that's all you do.
Yeah.
Don't get into the weeds, right, June?
Don't get
Stay
into
up, be the eagle soaring in the sky. I want to buy a car. I want to fix my credit. I want to save money. Family, you can have several different purposes in your life, but just keep it light as it relates to the details, because the details can prevent you from doing it until you're prepared to actually do it.
They can.
And then we talked about passion. Why do I want to do it? I want to do this, but why do I want to do it? Why do I want to? I want to get a car. I want to save some money.
Yeah.
I want to become a homeowner. I want to take advantage of grants and down payment assistance. I want to get and keep my credit score above 620. I want my kids to have better than me. These are all good things, but you got to have a passion. Family, when you have that passion, it gets done faster.
Yes.
Good morning, Damon. Dallas Cowboys, they have a passion, except, well,
They have a passion to want to win.
It ain't working out for them.
It may not happen.
Yeah,
but
no,
they
it's
do
not
have the
working out
passion.
for them.
That's why
But,
they
you
keep
know.
coming back every year.
But that in and of itself is a passion, family. Never give up. I really want this. I'm going to really prepare for it.
Demond, don't give up.
Don't give up, brother.
Don't matter
give
if
up.
you're in your 80s and 90s. One day,
Or in the hundreds.
one day, they will win. May not be in our lifetime.
It probably won't be, but
Right.
you know what? Keep hope alive. But that passion, family, you know what? I really want this. And when I have passion, then, June, you know what the universe does? We always say the universe is generous and
Most
prosperous, family.
Yes.
Then you get the products that you need. Now, when I say product, family, knowledge is actually a product.
Yeah.
Motivation is a product. People, places, and things are products. All these things are designed to get you to where you want to go, to help you achieve that purpose for which you have passion for. So when I say product, don't think something you go in the store and buy.
No.
Though it is something you can buy. It's something
Smitty,
that can be given to you.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but can you imagine if we were able to product ourselves?
Oh man.
Our knowledge,
Yeah.
our information.
Yeah.
Or if we could have just got the knowledge of so many great individuals that have passed away.
Yeah, yeah.
how
Jim,
awesome
could
that
you
would
imagine
be.
if we could walk into the store and buy a 5-pound bag of motivation?
Ooh.
You know, and if that's where you're going to go.
I wouldn't even buy a 5-pound. I'm like, what's the largest you got? I need it.
Look, Damon, I'm going to need you to live in today, not tomorrow.
What
You talking
is
about
he
Philly
talking
took
about?
70 years to win one. Brother, come on, man. Let's drive out the windshield and not the rearview mirror. Can we do that, my brother? But June, product is something that I can create, something I can buy, something that's freely given to me. But no matter the matter, family, everything that you need to achieve that purpose for which you have passion will come your way. It's amazing how it works, and it's worked so many times for it not to be true.
And we talked about being able to walk into the store and pick what we need off the shelves.
Yeah.
But in actual hour, we already got it. We got it inside of us.
It's inside of us, I promise you,
If we
family.
just honestly exercise crazy faith, we can pull that out of us.
Crazy faith is nobody, but nobody,
But nobody.
but nobody,
Did you say but nobody?
but
Smitty?
nobody is going to prevent me from doing that which I am in the process of doing.
And like Smitty said, it will come.
It will, family. I promise you. So, we're Virginia licensed real estate agents, as if you can't tell. We help regular, everyday folks become homeowners, buy their first home, their second home, their third home, their retirement home. And we're good at this.
Yes, we
We
are.
provide the Grits and Grants workshops. Family, but this is the same stuff that we teach. And it works. It really and truly works.
Because we've actually lived it ourselves.
Lived it ourselves. Would not say it. Twas it not true. Twas
That's-
it. Get that? Twas it.
Twas it. Yeah.
Twas it. Kind of.
Because what, Smitty, you were a bus driver for Henrico County.
Man, y'all got some badass kids in Henrico. I don't care what y'all say. But family, you know what? No matter the matter, family. No matter the matter, you gotta get to where you not want to be, but where you need to be.
Yes.
That is your purpose. You gotta achieve your purpose in life, and there are gonna be several different purposes, which we often refer to as purpose-I.
Purpose-I. I love that. Yes. Yes.
And you know what? I can work on one, or I can work on one. That's for you to decide, but you got to get it done because you were given life, you were given energy, you were given motivation, you were given desire. All that is baked into your personal cake.
Yep.
So you might as well use it, family.
And you've got one life, so why not live your best?
That's what I'm saying. Why not? Why not be the better me? Why not manage it all by doing it all, by putting it all in a way that I can get it all done?
Yes. The most successful people are successful because they have a team. They don't do it by themselves. They gather knowledgeable people that know what they're talking about. Smitty and June, Smitty and June, Smitty and June.
Here's a hint.
There's a hint. And we get it done.
People, places, and things.
Yes.
All right, family? You got this. So, June, we can't do the last. We're going to have to do the last one on Monday. But, family, we're going to have to keep the show short. We got to go out and shoot some more videos.
Yep.
We're adding some more product to our knowledge base. June and I, we've been working on some stuff for the last month and a half, and we're going to launch it real soon.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to start showing you folks, this is why you want to save. This is what you get when you exercise crazy faith. This is what you can do when you exercise crazy faith. So hanging on with us, hopefully by next week, we'll be good enough. We have a purpose, learn how to shoot videos. We have a passion because we want to share this with you. We want to give you additional information to help motivate you home. We have some of the products. We have the physical products.
Yep.
But now we're working on a product experience, the product knowledge, how to bring that to the table. Again, it all matters, family. People, places, and things, knowledge, motivation, desire. You bring it all together, and then you get something that's going to help somebody else.
And you know what? People may not realize this, but I see it ourselves as being a product.
Yeah, I can see that, but explain what you're sharing.
Well, a product. Well, how do you understand it?
Jamon messing with me, June. He
What's
keeps
saying?
he
It's
saying
not showing up yet.
short like how many Super Bowl Phillies have. Man, it don't matter. Ours are last year, brother. Last year, 2025. I got to go back to Atari, back 35, 40 years.
Atari.
Yeah. Come on, man. Tell that guy to leave me alone, June.
Leave him alone.
Good morning, Jacqueline. How you doing this
Good
morning?
morning, Jacqueline.
But again, purpose. What is my purpose?
And when I say product, we are a product to the way that we represent ourselves to the world.
True.
The things that
Yes.
we want.
True.
Our crazy faith is a product.
It is. It is.
The things that we achieve, that we manifest, is a product. When you see someone being successful, when you see a person, let me take Lakeisha, single parent of 8,
Yeah, did the thing, June.
lived in the projects. Most people will be like, how in the world did she get from the projects with 8 kids and owning her I can't even speak, owning her own brand new home?
Yeah. It ain't supposed to happen, family.
Because she was a product of crazy faith.
That's why. It ain't supposed to
product
happen, but it
Of
happened.
determination.
It ain't supposed to happen.
That's right.
But
This
it
is what I
happened.
want.
It ain't supposed to happen, but it happened.
That's right.
And it can happen more than once. That's why we say the universe is generous and prosperous. Family, there is enough to go around.
There is.
I double damn dog dare you.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did. I did.
Oh.
I did. I ain't taking it back.
He threw it down, guys.
To want and to desire and to have passion for your purpose. Watch if the universe doesn't fill the bucket. It does, family.
And the crazy faith thing about it is that it all intertwines. You know what I mean? If you've got crazy faith to buy a home, the next thing you're going to want to do is open your business. Seriously. I'm telling you.
It's amazing how it works, family.
I cannot. And that's what I talked about, bottling it. I wish I could bottle that feeling when I actually owned a home. Single parent of 4. Told by some people, you couldn't do it. Go stay renting. Amazing feeling.
Stay where you're safe, but you wasn't safe.
No.
It wasn't financially safe.
Oh, gosh, no.
You know?
I'm going to be honest. I don't know where I would be if I still rented.
You'd still be renting. You'd still be there where you were.
I don't know where I would rent, though, because it's gone up. People last night were saying, I think one person said $2,000.
$2,000 a month in rent. And we did the math, that's $60 a day.
Oh, a little bit more
every
than 60.
day. Family.
Yeah.
If you don't be too shocked at 2,000 because that's where all of you are going to be soon.
Shoot.
You got to make plans to have better, to do better, to get better, to be better, family. You know what? We're here to help you. Just that simple. And absolutely free.
I don't know if she's listening out there, or will listen later, but I didn't want to tell her last night, but she's paying more than what we're paying for our house.
She is. Her rent is more than our mortgage.
I didn't want to put her down.
You know, yeah.
I want you to feel bad, but yes, it is.
Family, we're at 30 for the year. We've helped 30 folks to fire their landlords.
Yes.
30 folks to achieve the goal of moving up, selling their first home, moving into their second home, their third home, and we're good at this. You know, we want you to know that you can do this, family. You not only can you do it, but you got to do it. Yes. And also, hey, look here, we gave you anything of value. If we motivated you at all, please like and share. That's it. Just like and share. Help us get the word out about grants and down payment assistance. Family, tomorrow, we have our Saturday, 9 to 11, Grits and Grants Worship. We had one last night. We got another one tomorrow morning, family. We got about 10 people registered. June, that's going to be about 20 landlords. Be lying on the side of the road real soon, family. I'm telling you.
And if you have any friends, family, enemies that you feel would benefit from attending the workshop, bring them along. Come on.
Jacqueline says, thank God Lass is always on the grind. I's always on the grind. I was not ever trying to be the first. I am always just trying to be the best.
Me, I am.
Going to be. Amen. Boom shakalaka laka. Church service is over. You know.
And Dante Green, hey Dante, he said, hey, may I say happy anniversary to my fellow homeowner, Chloe Green, 10 years down and a lifetime to go. Yeah.
I love that fellow homeowner.
Happy anniversary. 10 years, seriously.
10 years a homeowner.
Wow.
Way to go, brother.
Time to sell. Time to sell.
Yeah, we get Dante up. It's time for you to go, man. Look at that, man. Time for you to buy another house.
But that's wonderful.
But,
I mean, from the first time home buyer to a move up home. To move up again.
Yeah, that's what a C family.
Yep.
It's a stepping stone. It really and truly is. I buy my first home. Some people call it a starter home. I'm just going to call it my home.
That's right.
And then, you know what? I get comfortable. I say, wow, you know what? I need something a little bit bigger. I need a few more amenities.
You start a family.
You start a family. You need bigger rooms. So then you get your move-up home. Right. Then you go from your move-up home to your trophy home. All right? That's the killer home. And then eventually you're going to work yourself back down. But that's the way it's supposed to be. In each and every step, you're earning equity. You're earning value. You're making money. You're making a profit. The whole time, I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my family. I'm doing this sugar honey iced tea for us folks.
Because life changes.
It does.
Life changes with you. Your tastes change. I remember my first home was a small home.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I could afford at the time, and I decorated it based on my budget. But my family grew. They got older, they got bigger, they got taller, they needed more room. It seemed so cramped. You know, so I got my move up home. We had space to separate. Everybody can go to their own rooms and just have space to chill.
Now it's just the two of us in this
That's
big
right.
old house.
Now everyone's gone.
Everybody's gone, man. This house is too big for two people.
Too many steps. Too much to clean.
I gotta walk so far to the fridge in the middle of the night.
That's right.
I like to just reach over. I might
We
get
ain't going that small, Smith.
might get a one bedroom, one room house. You know, like Little House on the Prairie. The living room, the dining room, the bedroom, the kitchen.
That's
Everything's in one room.
Yeah, you don't want the kids come back.
That's
No
exact.
space.
That's what it is, family. We would let y'all back, but just got no room.
We just got no room.
Dang, man, I am so sorry.
We just got that little small trunk room for the grandbaby.
Looks like you got to be an adult.
We so sorry.
But not really. Hey, family, I am Smitty Smith.
And I'm June Smith from River City Blues Realty.
It's about home ownership, family. It really is about starting a business. It's about grinding into entrepreneurship. It's about creating that purpose, having passion for that purpose, and just knowing, family, just knowing that the products that you need, the knowledge, the motivation, the people, the places, the things that you need to achieve that purpose are going to come your way when you are serious.
And you know what? I think my last words is, guys, at the end of the day, it's about living a good life. Living your best life.
Yeah, it is. Jacqueline says, I truly appreciate these sessions. Was going through some people things. Thanks for bringing me back. Come on back home, Jacqueline.
That's right.
Because people are going to be what, June? People always be what?
Peopling.
People always be peopling.
Jacqueline, I hear you. Somebody can testify. I was having a peopling day yesterday. But the funny thing is, it was me.
You were the people.
I was peopling on myself. Couldn't get it together.
And then we were riding down the road and her people had started to people on me. Okay.
Oh, yes.
You know, family, it is contagious. Negative energy.
Yep.
Man, it gets on everything. It's so sticky. It gets on you. It's on you, somebody you know, and then it gets on you. You try to rub it off. All you do is spread it around.
Yep.
And then the people next to you. But you know what?
Smitty loves me, so he was like, "You okay?" I started to tell him.
Okay.
Started to spread to him. But that was yesterday, and today's today.
Yeah. Oh, we got a message from Chloe.
Okay.
Happy anniversary, the next best real estate agent in RVA, Dante Green. Boom.
Okay.
You know what, June?
Okay.
We Dante, you just been blessed with your slogan.
Yep.
The best realtor in RVA. Can you get it best? That's his gamer tag?
Yeah.
Dante,
that.
what is your gamer tag? Of course, we're not going to use the digits. The best. That's really good. That's really good. Again, see that? Yet again, point proven.
The next BD dad.
You know, everybody don't know him.
That's right.
He's the best. He's the best blank dad in the world. But family, it's amazing how stuff will come your way when you can most and best receive it.
Yes.
Because other than that, you say, you know what? I'm not going to give you my pearls if you're not ready for it. But if you're ready for it, here you are.
Yep.
Pick out what you need. You know what? I've already given it to you. You just didn't even know it. That's powerful stuff, family.
It is.
You got it. You didn't even know it. Didn't have to ask for it. All you needed to do was have a purpose for it. That's some deep stuff, family. How many times, June, did we have exactly what we needed?
I didn't even realize it.
Didn't even know it. Because I didn't have a purpose. Didn't have a passion. It's only when I got like, you know what? I'm tired of seeing other people do this.
Yep.
I'm tired of not being the best at this.
Sick and tired of being sick and
All
tired.
right. And when I come up with that purpose and I develop that passion,
You laser in.
and boom. What? I had it all this time? Who boo-boo the fool?
What
Who's
in the
boo-boo
what?
the fool? What the what?
All this time I've been
All
wasting.
this time. I truly am Joe Sausage Head, okay? You know what? But that too is okay. I laugh at myself. I have fun at myself. But I get to work.
You know, some individuals asked last night. Well, I asked the question: Has anyone negotiated their bills down, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And most of them was like, nope.
Yeah. Like deer lost in the headlights. I can do that.
Yeah.
Really? I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
You can, family.
You can.
Again, go to SmittySmith.com. Again, SmittySmith.com. Join us tomorrow morning along with Dante's mother-in-law. AKA Chloe's mom. Join us for a 100% free Grits and Grants workshop. The workshops are free, but the information, family, incredibly valuable.
We will show you how.
People, places, and things.
Jacqueline said, amen. Won't he do it? Thank you, family. Have a blessed and safe weekend. You too, Jacqueline.
You do the same, Jacqueline, and get the people, tell the people, get your boot off my neck, or you lift the boot off your neck, Jacqueline, because people just be peopling.
And thank you, Chloe. She said, don't let these folks out here steal your beautiful joy. June Smith. And like I said, Chloe, it was me.
June was the issue.
I was just having a bad day within a negative energy within me. But it's okay, because today is a new day.
It's a new day. New day, new time.
Yep.
Hey, family, I gotta go. We gotta head out to Chesterfield. We're going to a new home subdivision where we're going to, again, start taking some photos, start taking some videos. We're going to develop that video taking skills, that video editing skills, and we're going to show you folks why you need to do the things that you know
we're going to show you
you need to do to get to where you know you should be. Hey, I am the videographer, Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith.
June Smith?
June Smith. Yeah, it don't matter, June Smith. The orator.
Okay. Really?
River City Blues Realty.
AKA United Real Estate Richmond.
I think I'd be a really good orator.
You think so? Yeah. Aerator, too, because you do really good working in the yard, so you can orate while you're aerating.
Nope.
Doing two things at once. I see, there he goes, June. Look at Demond. He's been, I knew it. He had his hand on the inner key, June.
Yes, he did.
You know, it hadn't come through yet. But okay,
you gotta keep. Win.
Okay, I gotta keep an eye on him. He just did a smiley face, but I gotta keep an eye on him, okay? Because he's got his hand on the enter button just when we're trying to get the last word in. But we're not gonna let that happen. So, family, before Demond's comment goes through, I gotta do a Philadelphia bounce. I gotta fly like an eagle in the sky, so high, high, high. I gotta go, family. Okay, June. Okay, that was you. All right, just making sure. Just making sure. Oh my God. Deuces, family.